Hi everyone. I am Chloe and I work at Allplants, specifically within the retention marketing team. So today I'm going to run you through our referral scheme that we run with Mention Me, have been doing so since 2018. Just a quick background on me. I've also ran Referral at Number One Lounges, the lounge travel brand, and previously was at More Too and saw real successes with Refer a Friend and the businesses we were working with there. So I'm going to take you through just kind of overview of what we're doing at the moment, the tests that we've run, promotion points, and hopefully you can go away with just better understanding of how we as a subscription business run our referral scheme. And I know this will differ for a lot of different businesses, but hopefully you come away with some kind of useful understanding of where referral can sit within your marketing strategy. So Allplants, we make vegan flash frozen meals delivered to your door. We have a team of chefs within our kitchen in Walthamstow who have come from restaurant backgrounds and create everything from teriyaki udon to golden peanut satay to rigatoni carbonara and rainbow falafel meze. Those, like I said, are flash frozen, packed up in a lovely yellow Allplants box and delivered to your door. So our mission really is to inspire the world to eat more plants. We want the next billion people to have a plant-based diet, even if it is literally for 2 days a week. A lot of us are seeing, obviously, the impact that we're having on the planet. And at Allplants, this really forms the foundation of everything that we do. So since 2017, since we've been running our kitchens in very small size initially, but now much bigger, we've served over 100 meals, 1 million meals, and we love comparing everything to mushrooms, obviously, and rigatoni pasta. So a few fun facts there, is the equivalent to 158 sumo wrestlers. And like I said, with the planet being at the forefront of our minds all the time when we're thinking about how we can lower our impact, we encourage everyone to kind of go, even if it is just for 2 days a week, to go vegan, just in terms of the impact that has in reducing CO2, saving water and saving land. This is what we've been up to. Prior to February, we just closed a crowdfund round of close to 4 million, which is a bit of a record-breaking round in terms of a vegan company, which is really exciting. So we were very much looking forward to kind of successful 2020, and we kind of model everything to have, a big January and then a kind of sustained growth throughout the year. Then March 2020 happened. Obviously, the landscape at the moment is really, really tough for a lot of industries. The delivery sector, especially food delivery, is seeing huge spikes in demand for a smaller business. It's really, really hard to keep up with. We've been fortunate enough to have been able to provide jobs to the people who've lost their jobs in the hospitality industry. But in terms of demand, like I said, massive increase in orders and actually a massive increase in terms of the number of people who are sharing our referral offer. So as I'll go on to speak about, we have a big post-purchase being the biggest promotion point for us. And with the spike in acquisitions and spike in existing customer sales, with people wanting to just get food delivered to their house, not being able to leave the house, especially kind of vulnerable and the elderly actually choosing our service to get deliveries. We then saw a huge spike in the number of customers sharing our offer. And whilst previously that had been kind of reserved to a lot of people being really excited to share because they were going plant-based, people were just excited to share in this moment because everyone's actually really struggling with the fact that self-isolation is pretty bleak, and you just kind of want to have something to brighten up your day. And given the shortages that we've seen in the supermarkets, we were really excited to see that everyone was just up for sharing our offer. And you can see this kind of spike that had happened when the UK were asked to work from home. So yeah, like I said, it was when everybody this kind of classic joke that you get the card on this picture on the right is actually one that my mum gave me for my birthday once to make fun of me for the fact that actually when you go vegan, everyone just you sort of love the fact that you're becoming a bit more healthy. You feel like energized as well from plant-based diet, and then you just want to tell everyone about it. But that often leads to lots of jokes of people saying, obviously we knew you were vegan because you told everyone. But actually it makes a really good opportunity for refer a friend. So we've been running Referral since November 2018. I joined Allplants in August 2018 and was really excited from then to kind of get testing our offer and also just see how a lot of people were responding to the different offers we had and how people were sharing the fact that they've just tried this new food. It's really exciting, and they can't wait to tell their friends about it. So yeah, I'm just going to run you through what we've tested so far. So we had, since kind of early 2019, January is obviously one of our biggest months, it being Veganuary, and lots of people naturally just wanted to go on a health kick. We had an offer running for about 8 months, so it became less of a limited time, but it was more a give 20, get 20. So this was a really successful offer for us. We also plant a tree for every referral that every friend that's referred to us. So that's just something that we work with a partner called WeForest, and we really like the idea of being able to obviously show that for every friend you refer, there's an additional kind of impact that you have on the planet as well. So we've planted about 5,000 trees to date. So yeah, I'm just going to run you through kind of what we tested first. So when I came in August last year, I was really, really keen to see if there was any way that we can shake up the offer a little bit, potentially give a little bit less discount. But what I wanted to also see as well was, could we keep the share rate the same at the level that we've seen with this really decent offer of £20, and whilst give a lower discount of £10, but then see if there was anything we can do with the fact that we're planting trees and to actually grow 10 trees for every person that was referred. So we ran this test. I got a little game in here of can you guess the winner, and in fact it was actually the £20 that continued to win on that. So even though I thought actually the growing of the 10 trees would be a really nice hook for people to get excited about sharing with their friends, £20 won on both the share rate and also purchase rate. So we ran it for a short time, but £20 was just a winner in terms of the amount of people ready to share the offer, and then also the amount of people who actually converted at the end of the day. We then also had a £20 off versus 20%. So I thought, whilst obviously the pounds off, it's very clear to see the difference in the stats. And I'd seen previously at Number One Lounges a very interesting way of looking at how the offer is presented just on the referral page, just to understand how a percentage could look quite different to a pounds off, and see if that could have any impact on how the test went. But again, £20 won on that one too. So even though I was really trying to see if there was any type of offer for that could rival the £20, £20 still won. So that was based on share rates. Interestingly, not a massive difference on share rate, so 28 versus 25%, but purchase rate obviously kind of significantly different. So we kept on running with the £20 off as well. So we ran the £20 from when we kind of stopped testing properly in just after November, And this was really so that we could, I wanted to test prior to that, so that going into a big month of January, to have a solid test, solid offer, sorry, that we knew would obviously have a great purchase rate and share rate. But obviously with the huge demand and huge spike in acquisitions just naturally coming from every which way, organic as well, we decided recently to actually just tweak the offer, go back to a £10 offer, just because obviously at a time when demand is so high, you don't really need to discount as much. So we're running with this at the moment whilst you know, the impacts of COVID-19 are really just being felt every day. And we also just have switched our kind of messaging as well, just in terms of staying healthy and saving the planet with your friends, because everybody's really keen to just make sure that they're getting really nourishing foods every day. So that's what we're in the moment. Cool. So now I'm just going to take you through how we promote our scheme. Lots of different target points, which hopefully, you can either use for your business and see what works. So obviously post-purchase is kind of the first one that you get running with when you start with Mention Me. It is the most popular touch point. They ran a bunch of tests obviously before they started onboarding a lot of different clients, and it's just a kind of tried and tested way to get the most people through your scheme. It's where people are still have their card in their hand and they're really excited by the fact they've just bought something and are ready to just go ahead and share. So this drives over half of our successful referrals, and this is the one that obviously if you haven't started with Mention Me, that they'll get you up and running on this as soon as you're ready. We also promote on and off on the homepage, so we find this a really strong promotion point. You can obviously track the just using situation parameters. You can track how many people are actually coming through on this promotion point, and we find that it's 32% of successful referrals come through here. So you have either a banner at the top of our site or just under the kind of main header image. We also run emails, so our referral sales campaigns are these campaigns that are kind of these standalone campaigns that don't really fit like a banner within an email, that we'll send out kind of every month really to our customers, and this kind of goes to people who have enrolled in the referral scheme who haven't perhaps shared, and a wider universe of sending to leads as well. And these have really strong open rates, so we've seen between 27% and more recently 30% on some of our emails that we've sent. We also promote on social. We had in November our version of Black Friday, so Green Friday, where we ran a little competition, and it was refer a friend over the next 4 days, and we would plant 10 trees. So it was just an incentive to try and increase share rate, and this had 30% share rate, which is stronger than we were seeing previously. Previously, I think we'd had a 27% share rate, and then had about 1.18 shares per sharer. So that was slightly above average, which was good to see. We also run a competition, so this gift on the right hand side shows a little prize that we were giving. So these are actually this is like a box that we were sending to influencers over the month of January. And I thought it would be quite nice whilst we were in January, we had the £20 offer that was kind of standard. People had seen that for quite a while, to actually be able to have a competition where we said refer 2 friends and you'll be entered in to win a box of Allplants merch and goodies. So we saw a kind of increased share rate on this, so 31% and 1.24 shares per sharer, and an overall 7.5 conversion rate, which was, I think, for the it was an uplift on the shares per sharer, which was basically the goal of this campaign. We also have another promotion point within the box itself. So we have like onboarding booklet, and so this is kind of welcoming you to the plant tribe, and what we found with this promotion point, whilst it's not the most successful, it's really good for just getting out the referral scheme kind of on some print within the box. It's quite nice when people can just hold on to it. And obviously, I think it's not one to have when you're testing a lot of different offers at the same time. Just once you've actually got that offer that you're happy with and that you're happy is driving a solid share rate and purchase rate, to put that in some print and promote. And we also have within the account area, so we have a call to action within the account area to refer a friend and get £20 off. And obviously this changes now that we've got the £10 off. But just looking previously within the account area, so we had 135 new customers in the last 30 days, which is about 28% of the number of new customers through that promotion point overall. So really, really strong. And I think definitely if you're a subscription business, having a specific area within the account to promote referral is great. We're within the next couple of weeks probably going to add a tab within the area here, as you can see, that will have a kind of refer a friend tab, and within there we'll show the customer's account dashboard. So yeah, just a quick summary. So we have like 3 kind of recommends. Obviously, offer testing is key, and it's worth testing as many offers as you can. Looking at the kind of incentives, if you have a really busy month for us it's January, and your peaks can differ throughout the year, you might want to try and test as many different offers as you can, and then go into that peak with a really solid offer that you can then obviously know that you've kind of you're going with the best offer possible. But then obviously test again. So like I said, we obviously had our peak of January. We had a really strong offer going into that, but we then saw another peak, and we're keen to just change the offer. At the moment, we've seen pretty solid share rates, so it's stuck at around between kind of 20%. It's gone down to about 15% now, but I think it's definitely worth keeping a fresh eye on testing as well. So implement as many promotion points as you can as well. So making sure that you're tracking each one with parameters that mentioned me will give you. Definitely, if you have print, worth testing like leaflets. We've done that before as well. If you have a little booklet, slipping something in there. And definitely if you have an account area, make sure that that's in your account dashboard. So yeah, thanks very much for listening, and yeah, all the best with your referral scheme.